Every strength comes with a shadow. For each zodiac sign, there lies a hidden weakness that parallels their natural gifts. This is not about being flawed, but about understanding how traits, unchecked, can lead to downfalls. Aries, bold and passionate, often lets impulse overshadow wisdom, acting before truly considering the outcomes. Their impatience blinds them to the consequences of their fiery decisions, sometimes burning bridges just to demonstrate their fervor. Taurus, known for their steadfast loyalty, often confuses comfort with happiness. This sign's fear of change can lead them to cling to situations that no longer serve their well-being. In their quest for peace, they hold on to the familiar, even when it is quietly stifling their growth and potential. Their strongest suit can thus turn into an anchor, keeping them from exploring new opportunities. Gemini thrives on a whirlwind of ideas and conversations, but when faced with deep emotions, they choose escape over confrontation. Their tendency to avoid emotional depth creates a disconnect, as they analyze rather than feel. This intellectualization acts as a shield, preventing them from truly engaging with their own emotional landscape. For Gemini, it is not about a lack of depth, but a reluctance to dive into it. Cancer, with their boundless capacity to nurture, often encases their heart behind walls for protection. They cherish emotional connections, but expect others to intuitively understand their needs without clear communication. This leads to misunderstandings and resentment, as their vulnerability becomes their armor. They give, but the silent desires keep others at a distance, missing the closeness they truly crave. Leo's inherent need to shine can translate into a reliance on external validation. Their immense confidence becomes their Achilles heel when their self-worth hinges on applause and admiration. Fearing obscurity, they oscillate between retreat and an emotional outpour, searching for worth in audience reactions. Yet, understanding that intrinsic value is not performance-based can transform this need into strength. Virgo's meticulous nature often masks an underlying urge for control, disguised as care. Their heightened attention to detail can sometimes translate into a critical lens that they turn upon themselves. When they cannot perfect or fix, they retreat, mistaking imperfection for unworthiness. This drive for flawlessness can detract from their innate ability to foster genuine connections and embrace their own humanity. Libra craves harmony, sometimes at their own expense, prioritizing peace over personal truth. To avoid upheaval, they often hide or dismiss their true feelings, ultimately losing touch with their own desires. "It is fine" becomes their mantra, but the internal discord grows as they sacrifice authenticity for the sake of equilibrium. Connecting with their true needs can restore balance genuinely. Scorpio, intense and unwavering in their loyalty, often mistakes secrets for strength. Their protective nature inclines them to keep their vulnerabilities hidden, even while craving deep truths in relationships. Constantly testing others yet fearing transparency themselves, they become entangled in their own web of trust issues. Their journey lies in embracing openness as a form of power, not weakness. Sagittarius, with their eyes set on freedom, can sometimes let the very pursuit pull them from meaningful connections. The yearning for exploration, too, often turns into emotional evasion. Yet their quest for understanding demands a presence they find challenging to maintain. Embracing roots does not mean surrendering freedom, but rather grounding it in substantive experiences. Capricorn measures self-worth through productivity, relentlessly pushing forward in pursuit of success. They equate rest with failure, convinced that their value ceases outside achievement's confines. This relentless pursuit often eclipses emotional health, defining strength as suppression rather than integration. Understanding the power in balance can unlock doors to both personal fulfillment and enduring connections. Aquarius envisions futures so vividly that the present often slips away from their grasp. Their detachment from emotional currents acts as a barrier, keeping others at arm's length. They analyze humanity deeply, yet find themselves distant from their own emotional experiences. Bridging intellect with emotional intimacy can transform their visionary nature into a connective force. Pisces, with their boundless imagination, floats into realms beyond the immediate when life grows too loud. Their tendency to escape becomes an act of survival, their sensitivity a double-edged sword. They romanticize their pain, searching for meaning in adversity, but sometimes sacrificing their agency. Reclaiming their power starts with grounding their dreams in the reality of now. Understanding these weaknesses isn't about pessimism, it's about awareness born from introspection. The Zodiac offers a mirror, reflecting not just our strengths, but also the shadows we rarely name. Each sign carries the potential to rise, not in spite of its flaws, but through them. If any of this resonated with you, let us know in the comments. And do not forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss what is next. Thank you for watching.